Hey everybody, welcome back. Harmonia. Alright. I got so excited about Harmonia that I don't actually know what we're supposed to do. That's the problem with Chris's chapter. They're just kind of like, stuff happening, but we're not gonna tell you what. Lady Chris, please don't push yourself too hard. Okay, well I'm guessing we're not supposed to be in here. I guess we need to go downstairs.
Anywhere Lewis is at, that's not where you're supposed to be.
I guess we can train. She should have enough points to do something. Yeah. Let's see here. What do you think? Should we just keep upping her defense?
I mean, she was hitting pretty well. Wouldn't hurt.
Oh! Hold on.
Whoa.
Thank you. I am sorry if Byron was barking. If it's too loud, I'll just edit it out. Like the last time. Alrighty. I think somebody was trying to pull in their trash can, which that's what it sounded like, and it really upset him. Plus, he's kind of on edge right now because he's really hungry. Let's up her accuracy. Uh-oh, I think I might have lost icon.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. The power of Byron's bark caused Skype to crash, almost.
Yeah, I could hear you this entire time.
Okay,
so
yeah.
You couldn't hear me doing all my talking. I was singing. I was doing all sorts of things. I mean,
Everyone else will hear it but me.
I'm sure our viewers will have heard all of it, and they'll just wonder in amazement.
Lord Byron needs a pseudonym, like Blindy the Pirate.
Helper's making fun of the fact that I really want to make Byron Blindy the Pirate for Halloween next year. We're actually working on getting him to... Because the problem is he won't wear the eye patches because it still bothers him, even though he can't see anyway. So we're practicing on him right now by putting stuff on his face. So by next year, he'll wear 2 eye patches and he'll be Blindy the Pirate. It's going to be amazing.
There is no way knights could be surpassed by barbarians in fighting technique. We've got to pull ourselves together.
Yeah, whatever, Boris. I don't even know why I talked to you. I was just so entranced by Byron's barking that I wasn't paying attention to who I was talking to. Actually, you know what? I think I might remember what I'm supposed to do. But I can't remember exactly. I like to consider this half-blind LP.
Wait sufficient number of years from when we play.
Yeah.
Don't remember enough. Well, I was gonna say because we originally played it together so that we could LP it, like because I'd never played it before.
Yeah.
And so we played it together that way we could do this, and then that was we didn't actually finish it until.
Well, you had like
what,
5 minutes left, practically.
Yeah, I had like it was like a half hour worth, but yeah, it was just the last little bit of the last little bit. But, I mean, I guess that was when I flew up to visit you guys. That would have been December of 2014?
Yeah, that was back when I was still in Virginia. Goodness.
Yeah, because I flew up and then I rented a car and then drove down to meet my now wife for the first time.
That was the first time you met her.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it was an eventful trip. I got to play through almost all of Suikoden 3 and then met my now wife.
Yeah. It's a good thing that she wasn't there at the same time you were playing, because that might have put her off.
It might have.
Because we barely slept for those few days. We were like, we gotta finish this game in like 3 days.
Yeah, if she had seen me put in like 40 hours in 3 days, I think she would have been wondering.
Yeah. Okay, I
mean, we were handing off the controller for some of those parts too, where it's just like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Keep spinning in this area because we're trying to get 100. We were trying to get 180 characters in those days.
And we still did extra stuff too.
Yeah. Are you sure?
No, not really. What is it?
Milady, I had them check the information the council sent yesterday.
Regarding the Harmonian invasion?
Yes, the grassland invasion is real. The Harmonian army hadn't made any moves for the last 50 years, but now, and,
What?
it looks like the council knew about the invasion beforehand.
Wait. How do you know?
They sent back information so quickly after the Grassland invasion, they must have known about this all along, or about things all along.
That's odd. They usually never act in haste.
That is exactly what I mean. It might be that...
So I could say that yesterday's battle, or what do you mean by that, or this is nonsense. I kinda like the first one.
Yeah.
You mean to say that our attack yesterday was used as bait for the Harmonian invasion?
It would appear likely, milady.
Those bastards! How dare they use us like pawns?
Well then, what will we do about it?
I'll question the council. I won't put our men in needless danger.
But, milady...
Sorry, I thought he was at the other end of the castle, not this one.
Milady, please don't go yet. I'm sure things will straighten themselves out, given time. You must be exhausted from yesterday's combat.
I must fulfill a captain's responsibility. I am leaving, Lewis. Yes, my lady?
She's leaving Lewis.
That's what I was trying to read that not in a way like that.
Yeah. Hold on. As guard, I will accompany you.
No. Percival's a guard. Go get him. Thanks, but I'll be okay. I'll be back soon. Percival, no! Percival. Oh, it startled me.
What?
Just running into that guy.
Oh.
Hey, Roland.
You want to invite him along?
Nah, he didn't want to go. Who wants to see the council? But I do want to save.
I was like, but I do want to run him into the forest.
I want to run away! Forget all this! Let's go find our own
Oh.
adventure.
So, for Thanksgiving, the American Thanksgiving, we went up to North Carolina to visit with my in-laws.
Yeah.
And we're driving up, and at one point I realized I haven't seen any cars in the oncoming lanes for like the last 5 minutes. And this is along I-10, like it's a major, major freeway. And I'm like, oh no, what's ahead of us? Like, how bad is it? If like there's no cars in the oncoming traffic, is it... I'm assuming it's on their side, but if it's that bad, it's probably going to slow us down too.
Yeah.
And so sure enough, we eventually get up to it, and you know, letting my wife look at it, but basically I got a glimpse of it. There were at least 2 semis involved.
Oh my gosh.
And a pickup truck. From what I could see, there was one semi, and I could not see the cab at all. All I could see was that the tractor, you know, the bed of the semi was like disappearing into a forest, basically. And the other semi was through the middle of the like storage or the container of the first one.
Gosh.
So like somehow like one semi T-boned another semi, and the one was just completely off the road into the forest, basically. And there was a pickup that had been in front of both of them, it looked like, and that he had gotten pretty well run over, it looked like. And it was just like, I don't know that I've ever seen, like, probably an accident that would ruin traffic for as long as that one. I don't know that anybody was actually necessarily killed or anything like that, just because it was like, it looks like the places that were hit were mostly okay, and the pickup looked like it was in pretty good condition, all things considered, but it was just like, that's... Having 2 semis involved in an accident like that, where the unit of one of them is that wrecked, not a good thing.
Milady, that's the wrong way. Is there something you're not telling me? Oh no! I can't go to the castle now? Uh-oh. This is bad, guys, because... Yes, there is something I'm not telling you. I want to go to the castle, dang it. I just wanted her reaction to the castle, because I didn't show it off.
Oh well. Some other time.
I can take on a rabbit with dark hair. Uh-oh, I just got hungry. Oh, wait, how far? Let me see this. Helper, can you go get me some applesauce real quick?
Hey.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't have to stop the recording early because I'm hungry.
Hungry.
Do, 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 do. Oh, no, no, no! No, no, no! No, no! Hold on, guys. Ah! Sorry. Byron decided to just walk all over my computer.
I was like, what's going on?
This is... Everything is going to heck. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my laptop is sitting on the floor next to me. And I hear this noise and look over and he's standing there on the keys. And I'm like, is it still recording?
So, what was it? At dinner tonight, we kind of had this dessert, and it was this, we did slices of apples, but then there was like this caramel dip sauce with bits of toffee in it. Mm-hmm. So it's really tasty stuff. Super, super sweet. So we're both eating this and enjoying it quite a bit, and we eventually put it away because there was too much. And then we go back to our drinks that we had, and we had both gotten a type of soda. It was, I don't remember, some off-brand diet orange soda. Whatever. Anyway, we like it though, so who cares? But we both go back to it, and it's like, oh, this is like super bitter now after eating that sugar-laden, like, caramel dip stuff.
Uh-oh, Chris. Oh dear, I don't feel well. Are you ill, madam? Probably not. Maybe just hot. Uh-oh. Maybe she's like me, maybe she needs to eat something.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if you can hear me eating this applesauce. Try not to be too loud.
It's very loud and distracting.
You know, it's funny. I've been so good years that I never have a blood sugar drop during recording, and now, like, within a month, I've had it happen twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was trying to think about it. I was like, when was the last time that I remember you actually having to stop and eat something quickly like that? Like that. And I was like, I don't remember the last
It's
time.
probably back when we were doing Suikoden 1 and 2.
Yeah, probably so. Well, during recordings, yeah, I think so. I was gonna say, I mean, I think... I'm trying to think, well, I guess the last time I probably did visit you was back in 2014, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, I saw you in Texas in, what, 2016?
Yeah, I think so. Of course, you know, when we finish this, we'll have to play Suikoden 4, so I'll have to come to Texas and we'll have to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And at least this time, I know the button to speed up the freaking boat. Oh my god, I can't believe I played the entire first round when I played Suikoden 4. I didn't know you could speed up the boat. I played the entire game not knowing this, and I was driven nuts. I was like, this is taking forever! It's kind of like trying to play Star Trek and Final Unity without knowing the shift trick.
It is kind of interesting, though, how, like, once you discover those things, like, you can't go back to not doing them anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny, like, in some of those old RPGs, you know, they would have, like, the run button, and it just always begged the question of, why do they have a run button? It's not like I'm going to go back to not running.
You know, the funny thing is
like,
I actually do walk sometimes in games. Not often. But
why?
But
like,
that's why they
unless
have
I'm
a
forced
setting
to.
that just says auto run. If you never plan to do it, and they cater to those people.
Yeah, but, like, I'm thinking, like, Final Fantasy VII, like, as I recall, you had to hold the button down the entire game.
Uh-oh. Chris, is something wrong? Uh-oh. Ugh, what's happening to me? That messed with me for a second there, because I thought that was me. My lady, are you alright? Dang, that was one heck of a fall. Have y'all ever fallen from a horse? It's high. What's going on? Where's Daddy? He promised me he'd be back today. Why isn't he home yet? Lady Chris. Why isn't he here? He is coming back today, isn't he? Lord Wyatt has more business to attend to in the grasslands today. Grasslands? Oh, I guess we had a childhood memory. About talking about the grasslands. What? Lady Chris, wake up! Milady, please! Oh my gosh, did he carry her all the way back in that armor? Oh, thank the goddess, you're awake! What happened? You gave me quite a fright. All of a sudden you fainted. Lord Salome is right, milady. You worked too hard. Please take some rest. Oh, Louis. Really? You took me by surprise, my lady. I didn't know what to do. Sorry, Lewis. And you, what are you doing here?
Because
They're all standing there.
I have some urgent business with you, milady. I just came around to see how you were. Ha! They've been coming around to gawk at you lying there. They say it's to check up on you.
I love Percival.
Percival! What's more, they almost bit my head off when I tried to take off your armor to make you comfortable. We weren't mad, it's just that Percival shouldn't have been the one to do
It
it!
should have been Lewis.
Precisely.
Wait, so which one did want to do it?
See?
I appreciate all your efforts. Wait, all your efforts to what, not take her armor off?
Something like that.
I don't see Salome. Do you know where he is? Lord Salome went to Vigny dos Exe on your behalf. He made certain he could carry out the task efficiently and effectively, so do not fret. He's the one who worries.
Well then, shall we excuse ourselves? Yes, there is no point in staying here if Lady Chris doesn't need us.
And she's awake now, it's no fun. I'm still wondering how he got her back. I've always wondered that.
There was a horse.
Yeah, but he had to lift her up and all that armor. On top of
Sure.
a horse. Horses are tall creatures. Lewis, you are amazing. Lady Chris, please don't push yourself too hard. You know, it would have been quicker for him to go to Vigna del Zexe and drop her off at the house instead of coming all the way back.
So all he needed to do was to get the horse to lay down, roll it towards her, lock her arm onto it.
I mean, the horse would have
Then
to
have
be
the
on
horse
his side for that to work, because the horse is still pretty tall.
Yeah, and then the horse rolls back to being upright again, and then stands up with her on top of it. I mean, I saw it in Lord of the Rings. It worked for Aragorn when he was half dead. Like,
Was he
I'm
wearing
sure
armor?
that Chris
I've
could have
never
done.
seen the movie.
He was not wearing armor. He was in cloth at the time, as I recall. He might have had like chainmail or something underneath, but
I would say it's on my list of movies to watch, but unfortunately it's not. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it.
yeah, it's a bit on the violent side for you.
Yeah, it just doesn't interest me either, because I already know most of everything that happens from everyone talking about it all the time.
Well, I mean, yeah, and you figured out most of that stuff already. Like Frodo is, or Gandalf is Frodo's father, and
Now that we've known that, I don't need to watch it. Okay.
or wait, no, was it Darth Vader is Frodo's father? Sorry, my bad.
Okay, I was pretty sure it's on the other side I need to go, but you know what? I can never remember. We got a nice view of the town. Oh my gosh, now all I can think about is dinner. I don't know what to... Should I have... I could make a quesadilla for dinner. Unfortunately, now that I'm hungry, that's all I can think about. You guys probably think like I weigh like 1,000,000 pounds because all I talk about is food. Actually, I'm kind of excited. What is it? I'm like 130 pounds now. I'm pretty... that's high for me, like...
Yeah, Smappy's been a stick for as long as I've known her.
Mostly for a giant woman.
Oh, here we go! Percival! Hey, Percival.
Milady, are you sure you're okay?
Yes, quite. I think all I needed was rest, but I can't stay in bed forever.
You look much better. How about a ride to Ixay Village?
Ixay?
You don't say. Yes, it's the time of the Harvest Festival.
Okay. Ixay is not that far from here, Chris. You had to have heard of it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna not say that.
Well, and not only that, but you're talking about going to a Harvest Festival in the middle of an invasion?
Yeah, I mean, the townspeople don't care about the invasion. They need food. Like me. Right, it would be nice to relax for a change.
Absolutely. But Boris says I have to keep myself from getting too carried away.
Always a good plan. Haha. Ho ho ho.
I'll fetch your horse then.
Make Lewis do it. No, come back! Percival, come back! I love you! Percival has joined. Okay. Icon, what are you doing?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You startle me because so Icon doesn't have his stand he normally uses, and he's sitting here like he's making all these faces at me as he's moving his was it your phone around?
Yeah, so normally I have... So, for this Let's Play series, what we've been doing is Skyping instead of FaceTiming, for reasons. Anyway, so I usually have a gooseneck arm to hold my iPhone up for me, so that I don't have to be touching it while we're recording. But today, the gooseneck arm is in a different place.
It's at a
being used for
convention.
something else. Yeah, it's at... or a conference.
Oh.
So I was helping set up a conference, and so I left it there by accident. And so anyway... I'm having to hold it by hand today, but that means that whenever the screen goes to black...
Oh, you have to keep messing with it?
Whenever the screen goes to black, I know that you can see the reflection from the Skype on your tablet in the screen that you're watching whenever the screen is black, because whenever there's stuff on the screen, you can't see the reflection, but whenever it goes black, you can see it. And so if I start messing around, like, zooming it really close to my eye or something like that, I know that it'll, like... have this reflection of an eye going zooming in out, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. So, just me being silly.
I got
you get to see me in all my bewhiskered glory.
Speaking of which, I got an iPhone 10.
Nice.
And I actually have sent people those emojis, animated emojis, and I tried making confused faces, and I'm very sad to say the animojis do not copy you sticking out your tongue.
Oh, that's too bad.
I was actually pretty upset by that fact.
I mean, they do like eyebrow arches and stuff like that.
They do.
Well,
They do a lot of things well, except for they don't do frowny faces very well, and the different animojis or what are they called, or they're all kind of different. Strangely enough, the unicorn has the best facial expressions. I'm not messing around. I sent
you sent me a unicorn for my birthday.
Yeah, and I didn't know it recorded your voice, too. And so when I figured this out, I sent you a happy birthday message with it.
Well, and I think my wife didn't realize that it was actually recording your face doing it. and so she's like, what's the deal? Like, what's going on with this? And I'm like, I was like, Smappy recorded that. That Smappy animated that. That's going to be her voice and everything else. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I explained this to you already, because the whole Animoji karaoke thing was going around as a meme, like... 2 weeks ago. Did you ever see this stuff?
No, I didn't.
Or Animoji lip sync. And basically what they would do is you would play a song in the background and you would lip sync along to it while recording yourself as an Animoji.
Oh. Yeah, but that's kind of hard because you can't record very long.
But if you use the screen recording feature, which was added in the most recent version of iOS, you can keep recording for as long as you want, apparently.
Okay, yeah, I haven't updated.
Yeah, so, well, I don't remember which version. Anyway, so people figured this out, and so they've been doing all sorts of things. So, like, one of the best ones I saw, I think, was Bohemian Rhapsody. Somebody did it, and they did, like, different characters for each of the different singers. And they actually spliced it all together using, like, a proper video editor, and, like, did some of the visual effects that are actually in the original music video and stuff. Like, had the four heads on the screen at once, like, all standing, or in, like, a diamond formation, you know, all the stuff that was in the actual music video for that song. And it's just like, what in the world? This is ridiculous.
I like the iPhone 10 actually, which is unusual for me because I don't normally like phones. Hold on. I can't afford that. Let's get it.
Also, what does the fox say? Was pretty awesome with Animoji, I gotta say.
Although I recently got a game that they said was optimized for the iPhone 10, but I suspect it's not because I literally can't beat one of the levels because I think that the screen is too narrow. I'm guessing that the screen must, like, unless they just never tested this level. I was thinking that, I was like, you know what? I don't think it's possible I don't think it's literally possible to beat this game on this phone. So
Huh.
I wrote a review saying I'd kind of like to be able to beat this level because I can't figure it out.
What game is it, if you don't mind my asking?
I don't remember. It was like a physics game where you had to feed animals. It just came out this week. But the funny thing is, it even shows you when you keep failing it enough, it shows you exactly how to beat it. And I've done exactly what it said, and I still can't do it because you have to drop like dog treats from the top of the screen and get it to the bottom of the screen. But there's a tree in the way, and the branch on my phone reaches to the very edge of the screen, so it literally blocks the treat from falling. And it's impossible. I mean, I even turned the phone upside down, because if you turn the phone left and right, it changes gravity in the game. I even turned it upside down, and it says, there's no gravity upside down, and I was like, okay. And the words gravity actually don't fit on the screen either. It took me a while to figure out that's what it's trying to say. And the other thing that doesn't show on the screen correctly, and I put all this in the review so the developers know this, I'm not just like crudding to myself, is that apparently you can only delete you have to draw lines on the screen. You can only delete the line 3 times, but they don't tell you this. And on the iPhone 10, you can't see how many times you've deleted it because it's under that black bar.
Oh no, the notch?
Yeah, and so I'm like, yep, I can't see them. Like, I barely saw the bottom of them. Like, oh, that's how many times I can try to erase it. It's good to know. Can't see it. So I wrote a review and I said I really would like to play this game, but it doesn't work very well on the iPhone 10. So I'm going to give them another chance. I'm going to let them try to fix it, and then I'll try again. I'm not going to be one of those people that feel like, you didn't get it right on the first try and refuse to ever try again. I'm not going to be those.
So, oh man.
Actually,
so
hold on.
At work... Go ahead.
It's almost 30 minutes, and this seems like a good place to stop. And you know it's a good place to stop when we get way off topic by not talking about the game. So I'm going to stop here, and we'll see you guys next time when we go to the Harvest Festival in Ixay Village.